Hey, I'm wondering if this one gets pulled for copyright infringement. This is the Arctic Monkees, English rock from Sheffield, just north of Leicester. Alex Turner on vocal and guitar, Jamie Cook on guitar and keyboards, Nick O'Malley on bass, and Matt Helders on drums, and Andy Nicholson on bass left in 2006 after the first album. This band's timing was such that they are one of the first bands to be marketed via the World Wide Web. The press suggested that this could mark a new era in how music finds its way to consumers. Little did they know that the digital age would advance music piracy and in a geometric way. Actually, bring out a new vinyl age and a new appreciation for analog recording and playback. At least it can be said that the internet removed the radio industry to a large part, and perhaps when people get sick and tired of data theft, identity theft, and voter fraud, cell phones may give way to a new era of dial-ups and small snail mail. Who knows? The Monks formed in 2002. At first, there were 18 demos. These, now known as Beneath the Boardwalk, were burned to CDs to give away at gigs. They drew attention across the north of England. Fans created a fan-base website without the band's knowledge of its existence. There was a video of a gig at a local venue which was placed at MySpace, also without the band's knowledge. They were on about their own music. All this new information age stuff was not yet their ken. At this point, they'd be happy with a record in the stores. That's what new bands did. And they also played the caroling stage at the Reading and Leeds festivals, reserved for less known and unsigned bands. The band was watched by a huge audience, many more than would have been expected. They signed with Domino in 2005, a label known for its DIY approach and clientele. They only signed bands they liked. The first signed single was I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor. It went straight to number 1 on the UK singles chart. When the Sun Goes Down also quickly topped the chart. Their success, achieved without promotion, suggested that bands could now gain recognition without gaudy label intervention. The Arctic Monkeys' debut LP was Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not. Great, another band with long names to songs and whatnot. WPSIATWIN became the fastest selling debut album in UK chart history. How do you like that? Here's the songs. 1, The View from the Afternoon. This is punk, kind of white stripey a little. 2, I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor. This is not as good as people think it is. 3, Fake Tales in San Francisco. Not the Second Coming, you know. 4, Dancing Shoes. Could have been a garage song, maybe. 5, You Probably Couldn't See for the Light, but You Were Staring Straight at Me. That's a long title. 6, Still Take You Home. What Do You Know? You Know Nothing, Jon Snow. 7, Riot Van. Gentle song about police brutality. 8, Red Light indicates doors are secured. It's a Jack Kerouac-like in its text. 9, Marty Bum, and this one really does suck. 10, perhaps vampires is a bit strong, but ... gang music. 11, when the sun goes down, I don't see what people see in this stuff. 12, from the Ritz to the rubble. It's almost rap. 13, a certain romance, like a jigsaw puzzle with pieces from another puzzle in the box. US sales were way lower than those in the UK, but still did well in the first week. Who the Fuck Are the Arctic Monkeys was EP number 2. Kind of success that these guys have gotten attracts naysayers in the press. Word was that the EP was just a cash grab, but they continued and they countered with, we're not doing it for the money, we just don't want to your 3 years with one album playlist. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about here. I should probably go back and fix this, because it's probably very important information. Oh well. So they make music to not be bored. Andy Nicholson left due to fatigue from touring, but he didn't get bored. He said he couldn't deal with the fame. That's understandable. Nick O'Malley replaced him on bass. The next single, Leave Before the Lights Come On, went to number 4 in the UK. And the next LP was Favorite Worst Nightmare. The singles were Brainstorm, Teddy Picker, and Fluorescent Adolescent. Short song names, bravo boys. The album went to number 1 immediately. In the US it went to number 7. In 2009, Humbug, that's LP number 3, went to number 1. So did Suck It and See, that was LP number 4 in 2011. The Arkies are only the second band in history to begin with 4 number 1 LPs. Wow, who's the other? Its sleeve was blank, a la the Beatles' White Album. Album 5 was Am. Yes, it went to number 1 too. Am were the first indie band to do that. Oh, I get it. It's not Am, it's AM, standing for Arctic Monkeys. Duh. Yes, of course it went to number 1. Indie bands to do that. Not really something that happens every day. This one went 4 times platinum in the UK alone. They took time off. In 2017, they did it again with Tranquility Base, Hotel and Casino. And as of 2020, they still are not done. So yeah, I don't love this band. I don't hate this band. I just think that they're pretty good, but they're not great. That's all. And I know a lot of people out there must disagree with me on that. Because, wow, what a fan base. And I'm listening now, and you can tell you the truth, maybe I'm changing my tune. They sound pretty good right here. It's just, I've listened to some of the live music and some of the studio recordings, and I don't know. It's a bit much for an old geezer like me, I guess. But I'm very pleased to offer them the kudos that they have earned. It's too bad, though, like bands like this, they get famous, they change. Look at Oasis.